Hi guys, this is Beto Chingon, and today I'm installing EcoSmart water heater. This is an old water heater. I was using this water heater before, and it's a great water heater. It says here EcoSmart. It's an EcoSmart 27. That 27 means this unit uses 27 kilowatts. And for you guys that know a little bit about power, 27 kilowatts is a lot of power. It's a lot of electricity, okay? But this unit's supposed to be like real good with the way they uses the power, okay? It doesn't really waste a lot of power, but it uses a lot of energy. In order for somebody to use this water heater, you need to put, I believe you need to put three breakers of 40 amps each. And that's working at 240 volts. Okay, 40 amps each. That's three of them. That's a lot of power. This unit actually doesn't waste a lot of power, but it uses a lot of power. Anyway, I'll be putting it back. I used to use this water heater in the past, but then when I went to solar, I stopped using it because my system was kind of small to do it. By the way, I'm gonna be only using this unit just during the day, not at night. It will be crazy to run it at night when somebody is taking a shower that is going to take 1 or 2 hours in the shower. Then imagine using 27 kilowatts. That will drain my battery bank. Well, probably not, but I don't want to take any chances. I'm exaggerating also when I'm saying 1 or 2 hour showers, you know. I mean, normally myself, it's like 5 or 10 minutes, you know. I don't know what some other people does, but I know what I do. 5 or 10 minutes and I'm out. And but anyway, with this water heater working during the day, I'm not going to be wasting any electricity. This is going to be free power from our solar panels. By the way, we have a lot of solar panels, we have a lot of batteries, but my power at night comes from batteries, okay? My power at night comes from batteries, my battery bank, you know? And during the day, it's from the solar panels and on my inverters here. I'm running a little bit under 40 kilowatts of power. That's what we get out of these 7 inverters here, okay? These units here, they generate a little bit under 40 kilowatts. And right now, we're running it split, okay? We're running 240 volts from this inverters, okay? But then those 240, we're sending them to a transformer, and this transformer is giving us 120 to 40, and that's what we need here in the United States. But this unit here is only giving us under 15 kilowatts, okay? So we need something bigger, and we just purchased one. And this unit is running right now 24/7, and it's great. But we're gonna be changing to this other unit here. This other unit here is actually around 40 kilowatts, okay? This unit is 40 kilowatts, and that's what we're gonna be running. After we connect this transformer, then we're gonna power up the water heater. Like I was telling you, this unit here is 27 kilowatts. So it's gonna take a lot of power, but that's the reason that we're changing to this transformer. This transformer in comparison, take a look. This is the 40 kilowatt transformer, and this is a smaller one. This is under 15 kilowatts. So that's the one working right now. But I don't want to be splitting my load. That's why I'm switching to this 40 kilowatts. This unit looks tremendous, okay? I also got a 5-year warranty with this unit. By the way, this other unit here, I have no warranty, but no complaints. This unit works great. I got a great price from a local guy that I know. He's always taking care of me. So he gave me a good price. Normally he sells those units for about $1,600, you know, or more to people like me. But he gave me a price of $1,200 to try it. That unit works great. But this unit here, I paid about $1,900 plus freight and sales tax is about $2,200. So it's $1,000 more, but I'm getting 40 kilowatts. And that should be plenty of power. I already set it up, by the way. You see this unit here, it was giving from this one, and this one was only giving 60 volts. From this one, and this one was giving 60 volts. And from this one, and this one was giving 120. So I already fixed everything. I changed the settings up here, There was this 2 coppers going just across here, and that's why it was giving me that kind of power. So I changed this copper to this one, and this copper to this other one, and now it's giving me 120, 120, and 240 from this one and this one. So now I'm all set. I'm ready to connect. By the way, this cable here was just to test it. That's where I'm going to be connecting, but it's going to be thicker cable. I was just turning on the unit and just trying to find out what the output was going to be. And now I figured out what the output is, what I need. By the way, when you set up these units, this one's supposed to be neutral, but it's giving you fake power. When it gives you fake power, it shows there's power there on the neutral. But you're not supposed to send the power into your house in the neutral cable. So I already figured out how to deal with that, because this one's supposed to be neutral, and this one is not giving me any power. But when I connect this one to this one, I'm getting 240. When I connect this one to this one, I get 120. This one to this one, 120. So, like I said, that neutral is just getting fake power. When you ground it, when you ground this fake power, it'll turn into neutral. It'll turn into neutral, and this one will turn into power. But you need to connect this one to neutral and ground. You need to ground it, okay? And after that, you got normal power, 120 power there, neutral here, power here. That'll be 120, 120, and 240 from this two. And you only have two inputs. You're going to be getting 240 power. So that's going to be power here, neutral here. Only 2. That's what you connect to it. You don't have to connect nothing else. You only connect neutral and power. And by the way, there's a bar there to ground it. To ground this, if you want to connect to ground, you connect it to ground, either to your panel or to a copper bar in the ground. Okay, and that's how you put ground to this unit. But this unit, it's a brand new unit. I was only testing it to find out how to set it up, and I already did. So it's getting ready for installation. But for now, we're only putting this water heater, and probably on the next video, I'll be showing you guys how everything's gonna be working. So this is my little setup, like I was telling you guys. Okay, 7 inverters working in parallel, and they're giving me a little bit under 40 kilowatts. Okay, I still have to put out the breakers to connect to my solar panels. Right now, my solar panels are connected to those other inverters. Okay, by the way, those inverters are split phase, terrible inverters. Don't buy that stuff, okay? You're always better off having the inverters that give you the 240 power, and then from there, connecting it to a transformer like I did. That's the best setup. Don't go with the split phase power 120, 240, because when you put those to work in parallel, you're gonna have nothing but problems. I already did. I had a lot of problems for about a year. And now I've been running this transformer with this inverters here 24/7, no problems at all. Even if I needed to replace one of these breaker switches, I can turn off 2 or 3 inverters and still have power. My load is gonna have power. I don't have to shut down. I can just turn off the power for the inverters that I'm working with, and I can just, boom, do whatever repairs or replacement or service that I'm doing without turning off the units. And we're still having power for my load. And that's great. Those other ones, they reboot like 2, 3, 4, 5 times a day. I mean, it's terrible. Don't waste your time and money with those other units. Those other units are nothing but problems. Split phase inverters are a problem. You're better off getting the ones that give you the 240 power, like they use in Europe, okay? And then from there, send your power to your transformer and get the split phase 120, 240. And that's what you need to use here in the United States to power up some of your devices at home that don't work with 240. So you have to get the transformer, step-down transformer, to split the power. And in my case, I'm going to this bigger unit, like I said. That's what I'm going to be using. Okay, guys, for now, we're doing the installation of this EcoSmart. And like I said, this unit will be working during the day. I had to figure out a way of turning off this water heater after the sun goes down. I need to turn it off somehow. And I'm kind of thinking about how I'm going to do it. Okay, because EcoSmart, they stopped making the remote controls for this. So I had to create a way of turning off this water heater every single day and turning it on every single day. I had to create a schedule for that. And also, I need to be able to turn it off or on from my phone in case, it's cloudy or whatever, I can have a schedule, but I also want the option to be able to control it from my phone. And I'm going to have to create that system. By the way, you're looking at 240 volts. And I'm going to have wires here for 3 elements, okay, coming from 3 breakers. So each one of those power cables that it comes to the elements, I have to turn off the power at the same time to turn off this unit. So that's going to be 3 relays turning off the power for 3 of these power cables. And they have to be controlled with a single switch. And that's going to have to be controlled from my phone. That's going to be a little bit complicated, but I can handle that. With relays and everything, I can handle all that. So I'll show you guys that after I'm done. This is the first video. But excuse me. I'm just going to pause this to put this video on the wall. It's going to be up there. This water heater on the wall. And like I was saying, it's going to be up there. I already have the water hoses here. And I already put my valves here. This is going to be cold water. This is going to be hot water. Okay? Right now, I'm just doing the installation. I'm not doing the electrical yet. When I get ready to do the electrical, that's going to be the second video. This is the first video. And I remind you guys that we need more subscribers. And just to let you guys know, like I told you guys before, all this is running with solar power. It's not costing me a penny to run this. I'm not paying nothing to the power companies. All this, we're off the grid, okay? And all this power that we're using is generated by our solar panels. Okay? Thank you guys. And like I said, this is going to be the first part of the video. I remind you that we need more subscribers. I'm not done with the video yet. I'm still going to hang up the water heater up there, and I'm going to run the connection. But it's just a connection of the water, not the power yet. Okay? Let me pause this video. Thank you guys. See guys, that's where my EcoSmart 27 is going to be. Okay? It's going to be up there. And I'm just going to connect the hoses for the hot water and the cold water. And then I'll do the electrical. But for now, I'm just connecting the water heater to the water. Okay? But not to the electrical yet. The electrical, I still have to put my transformer and do all my power connection and everything. So that's going to be done on the second video. But I'm just showing you what I'm doing here. I'm connecting the water. There's not going to be no power yet. But there's going to be 3 cables going in here for power coming from a breaker box, and each one of those is going to be connected to a 40 amp breaker. Okay, that's what I'm doing for now. I'll finish the connection of the water, that way I can show you guys. Thank you. Hold on. Well guys, my water heater is installed there. Okay, and I just cut the hoses that I had there. They were PEX, these are PEX hoses. I already put the clamps here, crimped the clamps and everything. So it's ready, okay? If I need to turn off the cold water, I just use this one, okay? And if I need to turn off the hot water, is this one. And if I want everything off, just turn off the 2 of them. By the way, this water heater is an incredible water heater, like I was telling you guys. The only problem that I had with this water heater was that you need to clean these units. When you're using these units, you probably have to clean them at least every 6 months, or, in the worst case, once a year. But you have to clean them, because if you don't clean these tankless water heaters, it's gonna clog your faucets, your shower. You name it. It starts creating a lot of trash inside the tank. It's like I don't know what they call it, but anyway, it's the creates this that it looks almost like sand, but it's not sand. First, I thought it was something wrong with the water, so I called the water company. They said, no, it's your water heater. So anyway, some people, they use vinegar and stuff like that to clean these water heaters. Well, I don't. What I do is, not in this section, but there's another section where the water heater goes, the water goes into the house. I put some valves there. I put some drain valves. And instead of wasting that water and throwing it away, I put that water in my pool. So whatever comes out of this, I just run the water, it goes into my pool, and I'm just cleaning my water heater. At the same time, I'm putting water to my pool. So I run it, let it clean, let the water run. I don't use no vinegar or nothing like that, or a pump or whatever, no. I just let it run with the pressure. Instead of the water going into the house, it goes into my pool. And my pool cleaner, my pool system, will clean that. It's not a big deal. It'll filter the water to clean that. But the main thing is to put some other valves here to drain your water heater. When you drain it and let the water run without going into your house, that will remove all the scale that it gets formed inside the water heater. So that's what you're doing. You're just cleaning your water heater. And that's what happens, okay? But this water heater is incredible. It's just a great water heater, okay? And like I told you guys, please, we need more subscribers. This is the first part of this video. We're going to have more videos like this, but we need more subscribers. I mean, you guys know we have a lot of videos about solar systems and some other stuff. We're always making new videos. And this is a video about our water heater here. And this is going to be working during the day with solar power. And at night, we're going to be using the tankless water heaters that are working with natural gas. Okay? And this is one of those videos. This is one of many videos about our solar system. But also, we're going to be adding some other videos about the Verizon 5G and some other stuff. Because we're going to be changing from having cable internet to the Verizon 5G home internet. So we'll see how that goes. We're going to be testing it. We're not changing yet. We're going to see if it goes well. But we'll let you guys know. Because that's a problem. That might be a problem for gamers. And I have a lot of gamers here at the house, They do a lot of gaming with computers and stuff like that. They're always online. So I don't know if the Verizon 5G home internet is going to cut it for that. But for now, we're doing this with our solar system. We're always working with a lot of technology, relays and smart switches and everything. So, like I said, we need more subscribers, guys. Thank you. Take care. Bye.